Because it's about to go down. All right, here we go. This weekend's fixtures is going to be a goodie. It's going to be a goodie. Man United hosting Everton. What we talking about? Everton hasn't been showing me much. They haven't been showing me much. Did they play last? Yeah, they got spanked by West Ham. I say spanked, well, it was a 3-1 beating. You know what I'm saying? I don't know where Everton are right now. As soon as they got that little point reduction, the fight's kind of gone. What's that about? So I'm saying, what's that about? So I'm gonna say 2-0 to United, straight up and down. Bournemouth are hosting Sheffield United. Well, we already know where this is going. They're the whipping boys. I think Sheffield United are done. They're done. As in, they were going down. We knew that for a long time that they were going down. But I mean, they're done. The rest of the season, whoever's got them, you've won. You know what I'm saying? I say that, but they beat Luton. You know what I mean? I say that, but they beat Luton. The Premier League ain't so call it and it's done. It's not so. But I still think Bournemouth is gonna take that. And I think Bournemouth can slip. So I'm gonna let Sheffield have a goal. So it's gonna be 3-1 to a Bournemouth. Palace host Luton. Oh, it should be a good one. It is at Selhurst Park, though. Get me? Luton can fight, but Palace got talented mofos that I don't know. This one's a difficult one. It could be a 2-1 either way. It could be a 3-1 either way. Let me go with Luton, man. 2-1 to Luton. Let me go with Luton. Come on, man. Do something. Wolves versus Fulham. Oh, that should be a good game. I'm going to call that a draw, though. I'll straight up. Fulham do decent and Wolves do decent, but they both can get their asses handed to them, which means 2 will draw for me. Last game of the Saturday, Arsenal versus Brentford. Of course, I'm going to go with my Gooners, no question. But I don't think this is going to be a spanking. I'd love it to be. A spanking. You know what I mean? In my heart, I take 5-1. But my brain says don't hype. And I'm going to say 3-1 to Arsenal. Get me? I think Tony might try a ting. But I say 3-1 to Arsenal. Go into Sunday's game. Villa versus Spurs. Spurs have been up and down since that 10 game run at the start. Excuse me. They've been up and down. You get me? And I've had to use my brain, not my heart. Not the Gooner heart. I had to use the brain, the man brain. You know what I mean? Since then, because shall I say, during that time, I couldn't hate on them. Like, I told them I'm gonna lose. They were spanking, man. They were winning. Even if it was last minute, they were doing what they were supposed to do. They were winning. You know what I mean? But now, they're back to that. They're back to that shit. So, Villa are more that. You know what I mean? They have their dips, and I think this ain't gonna be one. And it is in the Brum. It's at Villa. It might be a little high scoring. I'm going to say 3-2. Make sure we write that right, just in case you think that is a different number. Brighton versus Forest. I'm going with Forest. 2-1. Straight up. I don't know what's going on with Brighton these days. Forest should be able to take that. West Ham versus Burnley. West Ham taking that. That's a 3-1. Bowen's going to have fun with them, man. Liverpool versus City. The game of the weekend. Obviously, after the Gooners. The game of the weekend. Would love a draw. You get me? Take 2 points off both of you. Draw, man. Draw. You get me? So I'm going to pull it in the air because it's not crazy to think that this could be a draw. I'm going to say 2-2. I'm going to say a 2-2 draw. Man City, Liverpool versus Man City because it's at Anfield. And then the last game, Monday night, under the lights, Chelsea versus Newcastle. Newcastle, what did you do in your last game? You spanked Wolves. How come Chelsea get on there? Oh, no, they're playing Brentford, sorry. 2-2 draw. Ooh, Newcastle's better than Brentford, bruv. Well, they're supposed to be. Sorry if you can hear my door making noise at the door. Chelsea versus Newcastle. Can't call it, but it should be a Newcastle win. But it is at Stamford Bridge. I don't know what that means. Chelsea like to play against the better teams. They play better against the better teams, it seems. I don't know. To call this one, I'm gonna say 3-1 to Newcastle. Rastafari. Let me know what you guys' prediction is down below in the comments. You know I need that. We need that. Come on, guys. Come on. Talk to me. Know what I mean? Talk to me. All right, we're gonna jump into our first topic, which is going to be Andy Goldstein hit out at Havertz once again. Let's go.
My name's Andrew Clark, former Premiership player. This is Bar Level.
What's up, people? Make sure you like and subscribe to the channel.